Hello, Stephen Talbot here. I'm actually going to launch my camera app so that I can record my screen as well as show you what's going on out here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to rebroadcast an existing Wi-Fi signal that requires a captive portal login. So, for example, you might come across this in a hotel environment, or in my case, oftentimes my cable provider is XfinityWifi. XfinityWifi does not require a password to connect to the network, but once you connect, it will automatically direct you to a login page. So the goal here would be to capture a Wi-Fi signal and then rebroadcast that signal and that internet connection as your own. So to do that, you need a travel router. I'm not aware of any full-size routers that do this, although I'm sure they're out there. I have a few examples. Obviously, I'm a nerd. You're going to see very quickly, I guess. The first device I fell in love with, this is great. It's rechargeable and it lasts a really long time. You can use it to recharge your phone as well. It's also a NAS, or network attached storage unit, and it's also a Wi-Fi repeater and an access point and a hotspot. So this is great because on a single charge it lasts for about 4 days, and it will rebroadcast internet from anywhere. And it's really small, very small footprint. This particular model is a TM03, I believe. Yeah, this is really an old one. This is like it only does like B and G, maybe, or maybe N. I can't remember, but I haven't used this in a while, but it's still going strong and still works great. Let me turn that off real quick. See, now it's just a power mode, and now I just hit it's on Wi-Fi mode, and then you hold it down and turn it off. And then the next one I got is made by the same company. It's a Hutu as well. Obviously bigger, but it lasts much longer. It goes for about a week. Recharge your cell phone several times. This is a Titan HT TM05, and you can see here that it has USB, micro USB, and it's got an Ethernet port as well. So what you're looking for is you want a device that can rebroadcast Wi-Fi. You'll see it called captive portal. I think in this particular case, here's the other device I'm going to show you. It's a TP-Link AC750, very small. The feature on here that you're specifically looking for is the one that says client mode, hotspot mode, turn existing Wi-Fi into private wireless network. So try to do this with one hand, and then I'm going to take you through the setup process specifically for how to use this with, hold on one second, with Xfinity. Well, if I can get it out of the box. Alright. Okay, here we go. Very small. They also have another model that has the plug, the plug built into it. This one actually has its own little cord. But as you can see here, it's a, let me give you a point of reference. I'll stick a can here. Yeah, pretty small little device. And you'll see here it has got Ethernet. Now, what's also great about this is that once you connect this device and to internet, to Xfinity Wi-Fi, it will rebroadcast as your own private wireless network, and then it will also allow you to use Ethernet to hardwire something. So it can take a wireless signal from somewhere else, and it captures that internet signal, and then it rebroadcasts as your own, and then you can also use that internet signal as your own hardwired Ethernet port. So pretty darn handy. I use these things all the time, which is why I have so many of them. All right, so that's it. And then also inside the box, you will find the SSID and the password, which you will need, along with a little handy strip so you can stick it up somewhere. And then in here you should find your USB, Ethernet cable, plug, and all that stuff. We're not going to use the Ethernet today. This is not rechargeable. This has to be, this has to remain plugged in. So let's see. This is micro USB. Yeah. So I already have one of these plugged. Nope. Hold on a second. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna put the phone down again. Sorry. I need a cameraman. All right. So let's plug this bad boy up. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. It's great that it's micro USB, so because you know everybody has those cables laying around everywhere. The interesting part is that if you needed to, you could totally get your power for this device from a battery, from one of these cell phone battery things. I mean, that will power that sucker right up. All right, so it's coming on. See the lights here. You'll notice on the side there is a switch. It says share Ethernet, share hotspot, and then AP ring extender. We're going to want to move that down to the middle. Right in the middle right there. We'll give it a little bit of time to get started, to get booted up. And then in the meantime, I'm going to now close my camera, and then we're going to do this inside of the app itself. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to go to our Wi-Fi settings and find the SSID, which is TP-Link 1591. It may take it a second to pop up because it's still booting. Any second, there it is. All right, the password here is 091 809. Oops. 56. Connect. Once it connects, your phone's gonna eventually ask you, hey, this has no internet access. Do you want to continue? Do you want to switch? You want to hit cancel whenever that pops up, and it may be different on iPhones. I'm not sure. All right, so now that we're connected, next thing we want to do is actually launch the so it should be 192.168.1.1, which should bring you to a login page. Or actually, it actually says at the bottom of this card, maybe it's not 1.1, maybe it's 0, maybe it's 0.1. Well, it actually doesn't matter. So it says right here to actually go to tplinkwifi.net. Oh, sorry, it's not connected. I don't know why it does that. Okay, oh yeah, it is. No internet access, please check your router or consult. Yeah, we know that, but we still want to stay connected, so don't be taking my stuff away and making decisions and disconnected. Okay, there we go. All right, default username is admin, password is also admin, so just admin. Click login. Once you they've made this so easy over the years. Used to, this was much more difficult. So quick setup start. So run the quick setup guide. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go through this. So next, setup is preparing your internet connection. Please choose a type. So it's going to be dynamic. Hit next. For Xfinity Wi-Fi, that is. Now it's polling the area. So this actual device is looking for Wi-Fi signals in the area. So it detects all of these different Wi-Fi signals. You may see some of them repeated. So my home router has broadcasts on multiple channels on multiple different ranges on 5 gigahertz and 2.4 gigahertz as well. And then you'll see Xfinity, Xfinity Wi-Fi, Xfinity. See all these repeated over and over again. You're going to want the one that's outputting the highest signal strength, which is going to be the one closest to the top. So we're going to choose the very first Xfinity Wi-Fi signal that we come to, which is going to be this one right here. Okay, so that one right there, we're going to hit connect. All right, then it's going to take us to this screen. It's input the MAC address of the device that's emitting the wireless signal. Now we can name our local whatever we want it to be. Let's call it I don't know, what are we going to call it? We can call it internet or rebroadcaster, something, I don't know. Rebroadcasting. Oops. Shoot. Xfinity Wi-Fi. All right, then we want to leave the security as it is. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this is for your own, whatever you want to set it as. I'm just for ease of use and demonstration purposes, I'm going to disable the wireless security. And then you can choose one for the 5 gigahertz as well, or you can disable it. I tend to like these to be identical so that we leave it up to the device itself to choose whether it wants to connect to 5 gigahertz or 2.4 gigahertz. Because I think the devices are smart enough to figure that out now. Well, it's not going to let me copy and paste, so let's just retype it. And we'll disable, and then we're going to hit next. Confirm the configuration you have set. If anything wrong, please go back and reset. So WISP, that's the other term I was looking for. That's the feature that you want to look for. It's WISP. I can't remember what it stands for, but wireless something something something. All right, so it is 0.1, and now we're just going to hit finish. Now this process right here is going to take a little bit. I would like to show you what the lights are doing on the little device, but I don't want to go away from the screen. All right, so even though this says it's done, the process is not complete yet. At this point, the device itself is taking that Xfinity Wi-Fi signal, and it's rebroadcasting it as your own signal. But there's a few things here. One, since we just changed the settings of the router, so since we changed the setting of the router, our phone does not know, or my phone or your laptop or whatever does not know how to, it doesn't know the new password or the new information for the new network broadcast. So here it is right here, rebroadcasting Xfinity Wi-Fi. So let's connect to that. All right, and then boom, it immediately and instantly took me to Xfinity's Wi-Fi login screen, which is exactly what we wanted. Okay, so log into whatever floats your boat, whatever your username and password is and all that stuff. Oh crap. Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember. Obviously, I'll change my password soon. All right. So now it's going to connect. It's still working to Xfinity, and it should authorize the device. Oh. What? Select a Wi-Fi on-demand pass. What is it talking about? Okay, hold on a second. This is not what I've ever experienced before. Oh, I must have logged into an old... Shoot. I must have logged into an old Xfinity account or something. I don't know what my statement... I don't know what my password is. Anyways, I'll just connect to a different one. Sorry. It totally threw me for a loop. Okay, so boom. Sorry about that. So I was going to connect to my own Xfinity account, and I can't remember the dang username. So now you're all set. Now this device has been authorized by Xfinity Wi-Fi, and this device will keep that authorization until you go into your Xfinity account and take it away. So let me turn my camera back on so you can actually see what the device is doing. So now you can see all 3 lights are on and solid, and you'll also notice that I'm connected to rebroadcasting Xfinity Wi-Fi, and if I turn off my mobile data so that, it's not getting internet from anywhere else, let's just test it really quick. We'll go to statementt.com. bada bing, bada boom. Hope that was helpful. I know that I figured this out on my own years ago, and I really wish there had been, a video to walk through whenever I was looking for it. And I looked today and I couldn't really find anything. So hopefully you'll find this useful. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or concerns, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, enjoy yourself.